Today we're going to prep snacks that I make pretty much every week to save time and money. And honestly, these snacks taste way better homemade. We're going to make apple pie granola, cookie dough protein bars, and creamy sun-dried tomato hummus. These snacks are a lot cheaper homemade. They have simple, more nutritious ingredients. They're super easy to make, meal prep friendly, and way healthier than the store-bought versions. So let's get into it. We're going to start by making the apple pie granola. So first we're going to dice an apple, and then we're going to chop some walnuts. Besides the apple and walnuts, we need oats, melted coconut oil. This helps to make the granola super crispy. Then we need cinnamon and nutmeg, and a pinch of salt, vanilla extract, and maple syrup for sweetness, but you could also use honey. Next, we're gonna add everything into a bowl and stir, and then the granola goes into the oven. Making homemade granola really is just that simple. Here's the ready granola. It's crispy and so yummy. It's perfect for fall. I store it in this airtight jar, but you could also store it in a container. It should last for a couple of weeks. Next, we're going to prep the hummus. I like to make hummus in different flavors, and this week I chose sun-dried tomato as the flavor. Making homemade hummus is super easy. We just need to add all the ingredients into a blender and mix until creamy. We need chickpeas, sun-dried tomatoes, some olive oil. I'm using garlic infused olive oil. It's IBS friendly and a great way to add some flavor. If you don't have IBS, you could also add a couple of garlic cloves into the hummus. Then we need a few tablespoons of tahini, juice of 1 lemon, some salt, and oregano. But now let's just add everything into the blender. And then we just blend until creamy. Store-bought protein bars often have a long list of ingredients we can't even pronounce, plus they are quite pricey. Now we're gonna make the cookie dough protein bars with simple ingredients you might already have at home. So we need unsweetened peanut butter. The peanut butter I use is 100% made of peanuts. Then we need some maple syrup for sweetness, a little bit of vanilla extract, and almond flour or oat flour. Both of those flours are okay to be eaten raw. Then we need a pinch of salt, a splash of milk, and vanilla protein powder. And for topping, we need melted dark chocolate. I like to use 80% dark chocolate. And then lastly, I like to sprinkle some crushed nuts on top. I'm using crushed peanuts this time. So next, we're just gonna add all the ingredients for the bars into this bowl and stir to combine. And next, we'll press the dough into a glass container lined with parchment paper. Now we're gonna let this set in the freezer for about an hour. Here are the ready snacks. I'll add the written recipes to the description box as always. If you're looking for more easy, healthy recipes, check out my recipe ebooks. I have 2 ebooks. One of them has healthy sweet treats. So there are breakfast, snack, and dessert recipes. And then in my other book, there are high protein meal prep recipes. So there are breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner recipes. I'll add the link to the description. Just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who's already bought the books. It really means the world to me and makes it possible for me to keep creating these recipes. So thank you very much. Next week, I thought we could start a new meal prep series. So meal prep in different cuisines. So first, I thought we could do an Italian meal prep, and then week after that, maybe a Greek meal prep. Just wanted to ask you guys if that sounds like a good idea. So let me know in the comments. And if you have a specific cuisine in mind that you would want to see a video of, let me know. And as always, if you have any recipe ideas that you would want me to create, leave them in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye.